Hey everyone, so you're thinking about starting your own business, and you've got big dreams, right? But here's the hard truth. About 20% of new businesses fail within their first year, and a whopping 50% don't make it past the 5-year mark. Some businesses are way more likely to fail than others. The reality is often very different from what you might expect. So today, we're about to dive deep into 10 businesses that often crash and burn. Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to discourage you. I'm here to give you the real deal, the inside scoop, so you can avoid those pitfalls and come out on top. So buckle up, grab your notebooks, and get ready to learn from the mistakes of others. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Number 1. Let's talk food, glorious food. Everyone loves to eat, right? So opening a restaurant seems like a no-brainer. Wrong. This industry is a beast, man. Competition is intense, like a crowded race for the last slice of pizza. Margins are thinner than my patience with a slow waiter. You got rising food costs, sky-high rent, and customers who complain about the price of bottled water. It's enough to make you want to pull your hair out. And don't even get me started on staffing. Finding good cooks and servers is like searching for a needle in a haystack. And even when you find them, keeping them is another battle altogether. Then you got online reviews. One bad Yelp review can sink your ship faster than a hole in the bottom of the Titanic. People trust strangers on the internet more than their own taste buds. It's crazy. So if you're thinking about opening a restaurant, be prepared to hustle harder than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Next, retail stores. Remember the good old days when you could just open a cute little boutique, stock it with goodies, and watch the customers roll in? Yeah, me neither. The internet, my friends, has changed the game. Amazon is like the Death Star, just blowing up retail stores left and right. Free 2-day shipping? Come on, man. How can a mom-and-pop shop compete with that? And let's not forget about rent, those greedy landlords always wanting their cut. It's like they think money grows on trees. Plus, you gotta worry about inventory, staffing, and making sure your store doesn't look like a scene from Hoarders. Listen, if you're dead set on opening a retail store, you gotta get creative. Offer an experience, something unique that online retailers can't replicate. Think outside the box or you'll be stuck in the clearance section of life. Next, dry cleaning businesses. The problem is, the costs pile up faster than a mountain of dirty laundry. One minute you're pressing suits, the next minute you're pressed for cash. And let's talk about quality control. These businesses are trying to keep up quality faster than I can keep up with my laundry. They're all about expansion, 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 but sometimes you gotta know when to slow down and build a sustainable business. Look, I'm not saying you can't make it in dry cleaning, but you gotta be smart, you gotta be efficient, and you gotta offer a service that solves a real problem. Otherwise, you're just another statistic, another cautionary tale in the ever-competitive dry cleaning landscape. Number 4. Construction. It's the backbone of our nation. Building houses, bridges, skyscrapers. It's hard work, but somebody's gotta do it. But let me tell you, this business ain't for the faint of heart. First off, you got more moving parts than a Swiss watch. You got contractors, subcontractors, suppliers, permits, inspectors. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a cement mixer. Then there's the money pit, aka cash flow. Projects can take months, even years to complete, and you're constantly shelling out cash. One delay, one cost overrun, and you can kiss your profits goodbye. And let's not forget about safety. One wrong move on a construction site and it's game over. We're talking serious injuries, lawsuits, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, construction is tough, but it can be rewarding if you're willing to put in the work and manage your risks like a boss. 5. Everybody needs to get from point A to point B, right? So starting a transportation service seems like a sure thing. But hold your horses, amigo, it's not as easy as it looks. First off, you got vehicles to buy and maintain. And let me tell you, those gas prices are no joke. It's like they're trying to bankrupt us all, one fill-up at a time. Then you got insurance, licensing, and enough paperwork to make your head spin. And don't even get me started on the competition. Uber, Lyft, taxis, they're all fighting for a piece of the pie. And let's not forget about the drivers. Finding reliable drivers is like finding a needle in a haystack. You gotta treat them right, pay them fair, or they'll be gone faster than a New York minute. So yeah, transportation can be a tough game. But if you can navigate the challenges and stay ahead of the curve, you might just find yourself cruising to success. Number 6. They say everyone needs a place to live, right? So selling real estate should be a piece of cake. Wrong. This industry is cutthroat, like a pack of sharks fighting over a bucket of chum. First off, you gotta deal with clients. And let me tell you, some clients are more demanding than a toddler in a toy store. They want the perfect house, in the perfect location, for the perfect price. Then you got the market, which is about as predictable as the weather. One minute it's hot, the next minute it's colder than my grandma's heart. And don't even get me started on the paperwork. And let's not forget about the competition. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry with a pulse and a smartphone thinks they can be a real estate agent. It's like a jungle out there. So, if you're thinking about diving into the real estate game, be prepared to work your tail off, build relationships like a boss, and always be closing. Number 7, food trucks. They're all the rage these days, right? Low overhead, mobile kitchens, what's not to love? Well, let me tell you, running a food truck is no picnic. First off, you're at the mercy of the weather. One rainstorm, one heat wave, and your business is literally shut down. Then you got the location. You gotta be in the right spot at the right time to catch those hungry customers. And even when you find the sweet spot, good luck competing with all the other food trucks vying for attention. And let's not forget about the permits and regulations. Every city has different rules, different fees, and it can be a nightmare trying to navigate it all. But hey, if you got a passion for food, a killer menu, and the hustle of a street vendor, then maybe, just maybe, you can make it in the crazy world of food trucks. 8. Everyone wants to be fit, right? Six-pack abs, toned arms, glutes of steel, who doesn't want that? So opening a gym seems like a license to print money. But hold on, let's pump the brakes for a second. First off, you're talking about a huge initial investment. Equipment, rent, staff. It's enough to make you break a sweat before you even open your doors. Then you got competition. Big box gyms, boutique studios, online fitness programs. It's a crowded market, folks. You gotta find your niche, your unique selling proposition, or you'll be lost in the shuffle. And let's not forget about membership churn. People sign up with the best of intentions, but then life gets in the way. They get busy, they lose motivation, they find a cheaper alternative. So, if you're thinking about opening a gym, be prepared to be a master motivator, a marketing guru, and a financial wizard. 9. Daycare. Oh, kids gotta love them, right? They're our future, our everything. So, opening a daycare center seems like a noble and profitable endeavor. But hold on to your pacifiers, folks, because this business is no walk in the park. First off, you're talking about a mountain of regulations, licensing, inspections, background checks. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a toddler on a sugar rush. Then you got liability. Kids are unpredictable, they fall, they bump their heads, they put things in their mouths that they shouldn't. And let's not forget about staffing. Finding qualified patient and caring individuals to work with children is hard. So if you're thinking about opening a daycare center, be prepared to navigate a minefield of regulations, deal with the occasional meltdown from both the kids and the parents, and have the patience of a saint. Last but not least, you got a passion, a unique style, you want to share it with the world, so you decide to open a niche boutique, a store that caters to a specific audience, a specific taste. Sounds great on paper, right? Listen, I love a good niche as much as the next guy, but the problem is your customer base is limited. You're relying on a small group of people to keep your business afloat. And because you're specialized, you gotta be on top of your game. You gotta be the expert, the go-to destination for your particular niche. Plus, marketing can be a challenge. You gotta find creative ways to reach your target audience without breaking the bank. So if you're dead set on opening a niche boutique, be prepared to hustle harder than a one-armed man screwing in a light bulb. But listen, don't let this discourage you. Embarking on a business venture is always a leap of faith, but understanding the common pitfalls can make all the difference. The key is to learn from the mistakes of others, to be aware of the challenges, and to go in with your eyes wide open. Remember, success in business is all about hard work, dedication, and a whole lot of hustle. So get out there, chase your dreams, and prove those statistics wrong. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't be stingy with that like button. Share it with your entrepreneurial friends, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and subscribe to my channel for more real talk about business, success, and everything in between.